Hi, it's BarbaraMichelle. Today I wanted to share with you these two little Golden Book Christmas junk journals. They're the same book, but they're done differently. And they will both be on my Etsy shop probably by the time this video goes up. So I'll just start with this one first. Here, these books aren't that old. They're from 1985, or this one is at least. And it had a barcode, so I covered it up with a little vintage Christmas stamp. I got a whole packet of stamps from an estate sale, so I thought that really went well. It's got two signatures. This is some fabric, or actually ribbon, that I covered the spine with, and then I added this ribbon trim, and I put the signatures in with ribbon as well. Some thin ribbon, Christmas colors. Here's the back. Let me see if I can stay in frame. Okay. Alright. So this is the front of the journal. I also covered the inside with that same ribbon. And it just has a variety of papers. This one I sewed down the edge with some nice red thread to give it a more Christmas feel. It's just some green cardstock, and then I added washi tape to the edge. All the original pages of the book are in here, and they should be in order. Alright, this is just a page from another book. More cardstock with some edging, some graph paper, music paper, more washi tape. This is a pattern paper cardstock, little note page, coffee dyed white paper bag, like a lunch bag. And then again you can see the sewing around the edge there. Craft cardstock with some star washi tape. And this one is just sewed on the edge too. It's just paper. And I did a different stitch on that one. More of the book pages. Some lined paper. This is like a newsprint type paper with some washi on the edge. Coffee dyed composition notebook page. Here's an envelope in the center. It opens there and there. So this is the center of the first signature. And the same thing is on the back side. You know, they just follow through. Some more of those book pages. I really like the cardstock. I don't often, I mean, this is kind of the first time I've put it in there, but the colors went with the theme of the book. Vellum. I like this Christmas cardstock pattern paper. Okay, so here's the center of the book, and this is the second signature. This is I think it's Spanish phrases book. Some ledger paper, and another one of the cardstocks. This is from an 8x8 pattern paper book, and I did go along the edge with some sewing. Children's printing paper. More cardstock. It's just a book page. This is pretty soft, smooth page. I really like the feel of that paper. There's some washi tape. Small lined notebook paper. This is not dyed. I believe it's like a recycled type paper. You know, they have that off color. Either that or it's vintage and it's just that color. This one is coffee dyed. It was a white paper bag, but I coffee dyed it. Craft cardstock. This is lightweight. I don't know the name of this paper, but it's lightweight. Feels good. It's, you know, thicker than vellum, but I like it. More book pages. Music paper. Coffee dyed paper. That newsprint type paper. Another envelope in the center. It opens here on the side and then this way. And then I stitched around the edges to make it more festive looking. And this is so that was the center of the signature. So it'll just be the back side. There's a little piece stuck in there. Let me get that out. That craft cardstock, and I really like the, I don't know if you can see, it's stars, gold glittery stars. The envelope, lined notebook paper, and the book pages. These are so pretty. Oh, this is from that book page too, but it's blank on both sides there. Cardstock, the children's writing paper, more pattern paper, and the book pages. There's a string. Green cardstock, lined paper, and ledger paper, and that's the back of the book. Oh, with this. Alright, so that's the first one. This is the second one. The spine here is covered with washi tape. It's glued underneath. It's not just the washi tape on its own. So it's washi tape that I glued to the spine, and you can't see where I sewed in the signatures. And there's a little bitty angel. She was a button, but I just attached her to the top. And again, I have a postage stamp to cover up the UPS or UPC symbol. Alright, this one I did cover the front of the book with some pattern cardstock paper. I think it looks really pretty. I love this candy cane striped cardstock paper. And the inside is washi tape and paper. So this book was from 1985 as well. I believe they both are. Let me double check. I think I just said that. Yes, they're both from 1985. But this one looks a little more faded, maybe. Okay. We just have a piece of blank paper. This is some cardstock, lined paper, the book pages. This one again has all the original book pages in order, so you can read the story if you like. Just a small piece of paper, graph paper, no, ledger paper, cardstock. This is a printer page, but it was, you know, it had that Christmassy design. This book has tabs, 3 tabs, and they are made from that same paper up here. So this is cardstock, pattern cardstock. Well, there's a few pieces on there. That's just a cut apart from a pattern cardstock page. And here's a little tag that I made. In this book, there's a little page from another book that has like some special Christmas stuff in there. Or in this pocket, I mean. This is an envelope. Ledger paper. A little bit thinner. Craft cardstock. That beautiful candy cane striped page. That's blank on the other side. Ledger paper. And here's the signature center with a red ribbon tied. So we'll just see the back side of those pages we just saw. Here's the envelope, and it has another one of the pages from the book. It says, "The Little Book of Christmas Joys," and it just has just some things for Christmas. A couple tags, nice big old tag. I like the little tool on the top, and another Christmas tag that I made. You can use them on your gifts or right on the back. They're both blank on the back. Another tab. Blank. Oh, this is the computer paper. Blank on one side. Ledger paper, small sheet from, I don't know what type of paper this is. The book pages. Lined paper. It's probably from a paper pad, you know, those long pads that you tear them off at the top. Book pages. This is the center of the book. There's no, it's just you know, the center of the book. There's no washi down the center of this one. So more pattern cardstock. This is from some letterhead. Here's a cute little paper clip. You can move it around, of course. I just stuck it in the center. Patterned, or no, craft cardstock with a little pocket and a nice little no peeking cut apart. More letterhead. Ho ho ho. This is a page from that little book of Christmas joys. I sewed 2 pages together so that they would fit in the book and you could read the things. Okay. Well, this book has 3 signatures. What do you know? I thought it had 2. So here's an envelope. It's just turned sideways. And another tag. If I can get it back in there. There we go. Okay. I don't know what kind of paper this is, but it feels good. I like the texture. It has a little bit of a texture on it. Lined notebook paper. Blank page. The book pages. It's wonderful. I really, really like this. You could write, you know, on the white parts there. That would be fun. More of that textured paper. Green cardstock. Ledger page. Yellow ledger. This ledger paper and this textured paper and the envelopes, they all come from an estate sale. I don't know which one. I've been to quite a few and I have a variety of items now. Lots of vintage paper. I'm super excited to use. The cardstock is you know, from the store. Probably Joann's or Michael's or something like that. Ledger paper. Here's another one of those tabs. Goes to the pocket. Another, this was just, I stamped this tree and I stamped the Merry Christmas. This is just from embroidery floss, but it was like metallic embroidery floss. So it comes apart, separates, and this is just a cut apart from one of my pattern papers. Book page. A glassine envelope, or it's a glassine bag, and I just separated the bottom so it could be a pocket. Craft cardstock. More of that wonderful candy cane stripe. Can you tell I really like this? It's shiny too. Can you see that it's shiny? The stripes are shiny. The other part is just paper. Computer paper. And that was the center, so there's the other part of that glassine bag. This is just pattern paper that I cut, rounded the corners and put a hole in it, made it into a tag. And another little Christmas tag. Has a little gingerbread man. He's made with some foam, sticky foam, and then there's a couple of candy canes in the back that make a heart. So he's soft and a little bit dimensional. I don't know if you could tell. I really like that guy. I have my Cricut or my Cuttlebug. I have a little die that cuts out the gingerbread man. Ledger paper. Some nice red cardstock. More of the book page. And this was part of the ledger paper. Green cardstock. That textured paper. More of the candy cane stripe pattern page. And that was the last page in the book. And another tag in an envelope pocket. This is the back side. Alright, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're interested in either of these books, they will be in my Etsy shop. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Have a wonderful day.